everyone, welcome to the Post Market Analysis. Right now it's at 10:49. It's Wednesday, September 4, 2024. So market today is it opened kind of much lower, but it was able to come back a lot. It's like it come back here as high as like a 55, 53, almost like a 55, 53, and that's about 10 points below the low of this. This is 55, 60. So definitely it's interesting to see that. As like we talked about yesterday, and coming back, it will not be able to get back in this zone, not likely, and it stopped a little bit over like a 55, 50. So it came back down, and finally it closed at this 55, 20. And the futures market already open, and it had already come back down to try to attempt the low edge here, and also come up to test this the closing level here as well. So as of for right now, it basically just chopping around, and tomorrow should move at least 25 points, so which is like this zone is kind of 25 points here, so 55, 28, and versus the low here is 25 points. Now if say it could break above this 55, 28 level, like let's say it can go above 55, 30, then likelihood the intent it would try to kind of reattempt this like a 55, 60 again, and see how that's going to go. On the other hand, if say it kind of broke below this level, then likelihood is going to go to this 54.70 level. Seems like yeah, by looking at that, it's quite symmetrical, and it's I guess that makes sense. Let me kind of look a little bit over to the detail. But one thing that I want to point out is that Friday have non-farm payroll, so tomorrow whether it come back to here, like say 55, 60 level for the non-farm payroll, or kind of come back down here for the non-farm payroll. With the today's move, it seems like there's some unfinished business here, so likely tomorrow probably likely going to come back, probably close around this 55, 60 level, and for the non-farm payroll release. We'll see how that going to go, and if it close down here, then like a 54.70, then it's like it's almost like the choice had been made, and if it closed somewhere around 55-60 level, that's kind of like a choice still yet to be made. So that's my take on it. If we go back and look at the market, so on Tuesday night, the market opened. It actually pretty quickly it went below this opening zone, and later basically it's kind of like was not able to break above the opening zone here, and just kind of dropping down, and basically here is kind of moving like from the closing. This one went down by like 38 points, and yeah, I think that this kind of from the closing it went down by 35 points, and then it was able to kind of did several attempts, but this is the first sign that it was able to get back above to the middle, but it apparently tried multiple times, tested multiple times, and eventually it was able to kind of a bit like the magnet. It keep trying to touch the middle here, and eventually it succeeded. When market open at 9:30, the basically market kind of down by over like 22 points, but it was able to kind of gain the ground, and kind of as we can see here, keep coming back up, and despite some volatility here, it was able to keep making higher high and finish a 30 points move. So it seems like after it finished like a 30 points move, it's like oh okay, we're all done, mission accomplished, and it came back down, touched the middle, and despite some attempt coming back up again here again, trying that again, but it's not sustainable, and later it went back down. So it went all the way to kind of 55.03, and actually it went lower than yesterday. And for the close, I think that this one is almost make people feel like, oh okay, it's going to probably going to go really wild and really bad. But it was able to come back, and it actually was able to come back to the middle. And actually the middle here actually is, well, it was the closing of yesterday, but it wasn't able to close still, and it come back down close at 55.20. So right now, kind of the futures, as mentioned earlier, it essentially trying to reattempt this kind of the high here, and it had already tested the low here. So yeah, actually not the high here. It's it attempted the low here, and meanwhile also attempted this the midpoint here. So we need to see kind of whether it could kind of break above. It could break above, then yes, it could go coming back higher. And I would say it makes sense. It kind of come back deal and close in the middle and give the market or both sides a chance to make a decision. And in terms of calendar, so tomorrow have let's see. First one is the 7:30 has a challenger job cuts, and then have the ADP employment change at 8:15, and 8:30 have more job data coming out, jobless claim, and yeah, mostly jobless claim. And also what non-farm productivity, labor cost. 9:45 has the PMI, S&P Global PMI data, and then 10 o'clock I have the ISM PMI data, like ISM service, several economic data here, like business activity, employment, new orders, and prices. And 10:30 have the natural gas, and also the crude oil inventory. And 10:30 have the treasury bill auctions. And 12 o'clock have the mortgage rate for 15 years and 30 years. And then after the market close, so that's done pretty much by 12 o'clock, by noon, everything will be done. And then at 4:30 have the after market close have the Fed balance sheet. That's all. So we shall see tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. It could be compressed, that it will not be able to move too much, but it could also be off balance and move a lot to for the non-farm payroll. So yeah, that's all I have to share. Wish you all the best. May the energy be with you all the time. Thank you.